I gotta cut you. Okay, you work hard. You're good, but you're not good enough.
But I'm a mighty duck. This is my team.
What's going on?
We're letting him go. Look, buddy, it's a 12 to 14-year-old age bracket. You're just too small to compete at the next level.
But aren't you always saying you can't measure heart?
Yeah, that's something I got off the internet, and I'm phasing it out. Look, I'm doing you a favor, man. You should find something you can be really good at. I mean, at this age, if you can't be great at hockey, it's like, don't bother.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I love your whole story, your whole history with hockey, your father's history with hockey. So what's it like getting to play in this world that I'm sure you must have watched the films?
Yeah, no, more than watch the films. My brothers and I had the three Mighty Ducks on loop in our house for many years. And I'm not exaggerating when I say we burned out the second one. We had to get a new copy of it because we would finish it and then start it again and finish it and start it again. And yeah, it was a trip, man. It was really cool. There was several times on that set where I'd pinch myself and be like, this is nuts. This is a trip. This is really cool. And then to sort of pay homage to my old man and play a hockey coach after playing I don't know if he's a bad egg, Riley, but I think he's well-intentioned, but he might be a bit of a coach's worst nightmare. So to be able to flip the script a little bit and play the other side of the coin was fun.
And did you get any scenes with Emilio Estevez for this, or how did that work?
I did, yeah. I got a couple of scenes with Emilio, actually. One of the first people that I met on set was Emilio. So the first day we showed up, he made a point to go around and meet all the cast and crew and make them feel, I mean, he was very, very involved in the process. And I think it was important to have him a big part of the series because it really anchors it to the original and what made the originals so important. I think we're not just the fact that it was a fun movie, but also it had a lot of these really strong morals. And I joked about it before I was on Mighty Ducks that Coach Bombay taught me everything I needed to know to be a man. But as much as that is a joke, it truly is. It was a really, really cool experience to sort of see him and interact with him, and then to act with Bombay. Like, wow, what a trip.
Did you have a favorite moment on set? Was it something that really stood out for you as like, okay, this really represents what it is?
Oh, man, there's a couple. I mean, I'm trying to think now. When there's a moment when the Mighty Ducks come out and they pay homage to the original team and those original jerseys. You see, like, I don't want to give away too many story points, but I believe it's been established already that the original Ducks come back, and that for me was kind of a choke up moment to see those guys wearing those jerseys. And to have that whole sort of flood of memories and emotions come back. And obviously I had to fight that because I'm playing the coach and I'm supposed to be rattled and I'm angry about it. I'm not happy to see these guys. But at the same time, when the director yelled cut, you take those moments to sit back and go like, this is a thing that you dreamed about as a little kid, is to be a Mighty Duck and to see them come onto the ice wearing those jerseys. That was really cool. And then to have scenes with Lauren Graham and with Emilio Estevez, a lot of the time the three of us were interacting together, and to just sort of spitball and to improv some beats with Emilio and Lauren. I mean, those are days where I'd drive home and be like, this is my job. Like, I'm acting with Emilio Estevez and Lauren Graham on the Mighty Ducks. Like, okay, this is wild. And I come home and my fiance goes, "How was work?" I say, "Well, it's hard to call it work. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun."
The other side of this is, do you have people coming up to you on set like, "Oh my God, Letterkenny"? Like, I assume that must be a huge thing.
Yeah, it's funny actually, because a lot of the kids on that set recognize me from Some Assembly Required, which was even before Disney days.
Right.
And then, so like, it was funny because you're kind of expecting that a little bit as the show Letterkenny has gotten more and more well recognized. A lot of the sets you come to and people are excited about that. So the Canadian parents were like, Letterkenny, Riley, what's up? Let's get a photo. Whereas the kids were like, Knox, some assembly required. Oh my God. So that was a trip. And honestly, that was sort of a refreshing, cool thing. Cause those kids, they don't recognize me as the hockey guy. They recognize me as the the surfer guy from the kids show. So, that was neat, and it was a lot of fun to be back with the Disney family. I love working with Disney. They're tons of fun.
Well, thank you very much for the time. It's a pleasure chatting. Congratulations on everything. I can't wait to see the rest of the show.
Thanks, Angie. Me too. I'm excited about it. Cheers.
Have a good day.